Is this thing working? Is this thing working? Do I need my hair touched up? Oh, hi, how are you doing? Well, what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to edit, if you have Windows 10, how you can edit movies with the free Windows 10 movie editor, which is now part of the Photos app. So let's go ahead and let's get started. All right. So first thing you're going to want to do is, let's get out here. I'm going to make this big just so we got the screen off. And we're going to just type in Photos. PH should bring it up. Go ahead and open the Photos app. And I was editing this test video, so what we're going to do is we're going to ignore all the stuff that's already in there. And we're going to come up here and click New Video. Now, if you don't see this stuff up, these options up here, you haven't received the photo update yet. So go ahead and run Photos a few times, and it should automatically update this portion of the app. And what we're going to do is a new project, and then we're just going to say Viper Photos Demo edit, and you can type as big a title as you want in there. That's fine. I already got this open, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to drag this over here to the project. I'm going to go click back on this, and then it'll load up. And I shortened this video down just for demo purposes, because man, it was like 8 minutes, you know, from the time I picked the plane up from the car and go out to the field and get ready to fly. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to want to trim a little bit off the front, and we're going to want to trim, you know, a little bit off at the end, because, you know, that sounds familiar. And then, you know, we don't want all that stuff at the end, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and bring that back, and then what we're going to do is we're going to trim the start of the video, and we're going to trim the end of the video. So what you do here is you can play. I usually use the cue like OK. And so as soon as you hear the OK, then you're going to go ahead and bring the front trim there, and then go ahead and push play.
Viper. We got a little breeze, right. Thank God.
So then you can drag it down here.
Subscribe so you can join Team Let's Go Flying.
That's enough of the woo 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 woos. So then we're going to bring this up here, and we're going to line that up about where we stop. Usually it'll go right before, so let's just go right. There we go. We're right on it. So then you go ahead and you click Done. All right. So now what we've done down here in our storyboard is we've taken our original video and we've clipped the front and we've clipped the end. So now when we start,
here we are, Wednesday. It's getting late in the afternoon. It's probably after 11.
All right, so now what I want to do is we're going to split out the launch and make that slow motion. And so let's do that. So if you want to do that, we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to do that.
Coming up next is Heroes Viper. We got a little breeze. Thank God we got a breeze. Let's go.
So I'm going to wait till the end of what I want. Boom, right there. That's where I want the split to be. So what we got to do is we got to split this twice. So here's our first split, and we're going to say done. And then we come back, and here is the beginning. So our launch is part of our beginning. We've split out everything after the launch. So what we want to do,
Wednesday. It's getting late in the afternoon. It's probably after 11. And coming up next is Heroes Viper. We got a little breeze. Thank God we got a breeze. Let's go.
All right, so I went past my launch. So what I can do now is I can use these frames. I can go to next frame or previous. So I can back it up. Back it up to my hand. All right, right there. And so I got it where I want the start of the slow-mo for the launch to go. So I'm going to split it again, and I'm going to say done. All right, so now what we've got right here is the launch. So we'll go ahead and we'll play it at full speed. And then what I want you to notice that when whichever part of your whichever clip in your storyboard is playing, it'll have a blue line under it. So let's go back to this. This is our launch, and so what I want to do is I want to make a copy of this. So I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to go to copy video clip. Now I've got that in cache. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit paste. So now I have 2 copies of the launch. I want the first one, this one, to be full speed, and this is going to be our slow-mo. So I'm going to click on it so that it's underlined and it's in our viewer, and then we're going to go down here to where we have our functions, and I'm going to click speed, and I'm going to try to make it close to, there we go, I got half speed. So I'm going to come down here, click, and then I want to add text to this portion to say slow-mo. So it's got several options for, I'm going to click cinema, and I'm going to click top, as that's where I want it. And up here you type it in toss slow-mo. And then right here you can set the duration. Like right now it's for the whole clip. So I can slow it down, or I can set the duration of what I want my text to be. So when I click done, all right. So now let's come here. Let's play it. We'll play the normal speed, and then we'll play the slow motion. Now it goes into the rest of our video. But let's say you're doing an onboard video and you want to reduce the sound of the motor so the video's not real loud when you're doing your onboard. So I'm going to make another copy of this. I'm going to do a paste video. All right, and so I'm going to pull this, I'm going to insert this back here, and we're going to add the text. I'm going to use adventure, and we'll put it up here, and we're going to call this reduce sound volume, and I'm going to leave it to full size. All right, so this is our reduced sound volume. So now it's got the focus. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to right click, and we see the volume option. So we're going to click the volume option, and here, I can take the volume all the way down. I can eliminate it or just reduce it. I'm going to eliminate it, but another option that you have is when you click this is you can go into, let's see, if you want to add music to it. Let's see, is it under, let's see if it's motion. No, it's not. But there you go. Yeah, so we can go custom audio. All right, so we got custom audio for this clip. So instead of reducing the the volume, if we had an onboard and we wanted to add music to it, then here's where you could do the music to it. We'll go ahead and close that out, and then so let's play this. Let's play our slow-mo, and we'll go into our no sound. And then there we are. Now we're back into our normal video.
No worries.
And so from here on, what I want to do is, I'm happy because I've previewed this and I'm happy with it, you know, the video. So I can drag this through, get to about right there, and let's
This
see.
grass is up to my knees.
All right, so now what I want to add is I want to go ahead and I'm just going to add some text if I want to. I'm going to add some text. Let's go bold. And again, I'm going to use the title. And I'm just going to say, all right. So that text doesn't look very good, right? So now I'm going to go to quiet, and then there we have that. And then I'm going to click done. Now it doesn't give you a lot of text options, but what it's got is pretty good. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and play that.
No worries. It just flies right out of your.
All right, so I don't like that. I don't like the way, because it's the whole video. Or it's not the whole video, but it's right there. So what I can do is I can move it. I can move it down here, and I can make it shorter duration. So we're going to say done, and we're going to come back here, and we're going to
Just slid up here.
we're going to play it to the end.
Coming down, man. This grass is up to my knees, man. These weeds. And they snag planes, man. I'm telling you that right now. Every plane I've flown, man, the last couple days, man, the weeds have been a major factor. There you have it, man. Your Arrows Viper, a great plane. Make sure you buy yours before they raise the price. Best $119 you'll ever spend on an RC airplane. Tuco is in the shade. Jeff is in the sun. We're having
There's
fun.
our ending.
Subscribe so you can join Team Let's Go Fly.
All right, so we've already checked our end, so we can do that. I've done all the edits I want to do with this video. So now what we're going to do is we're ready to finish the product, the video. So we're going to click Finish Video. And it's got that HD, you know, the 1080 HP is what it'll do. You know, and it's like I've got that set for that. So then I'm ready to click Export. And let's go out here to camera, and we'll go to this, and we'll say Viper finished demo. All right, that's what I'm going to call it. Click export, and what it's doing is exporting the video and building the finished video product. There we have it.
Here we are, Wednesday. It's getting late in the afternoon. It's probably after 11. And coming up next is Arrows Viper. We got a little breeze. Thank God we got a breeze. Let's go.
There you go. There's no sound.
No worries. It literally just flies
Now,
right out of
you
your
know,
head.
this isn't all the features of photos.
I've gone to the Dart Tops.
To be honest with you, this is only the second video I've played with it, but I tell you what, it does everything and more than Movie Maker used to do in the Windows 7.
Come up, Chuck, up over your head.
And if I found this, I doubt if I would have paid for my video director. I mean, it was less than $200, so I'm happy with it. But shoot, man, this works just as well, and in some things it's easier to use. It's pretty intuitive.
Whoa, man, that long grass. It should have slid up here. Coming down, man. This grass is up to my knees, man. These weeds. And they snag planes, man. I'm telling you that right now.
I shoot my videos in 1080 at 60 frames per second. And I've uploaded a test video.
Arrows Viper, a great plane.
All right,
Make sure
let's
you
go
buy
ahead.
yours before they raise the price. Best $119 you'll ever spend on an RC
I
airplane.
guess we'll let this play out.
Tuco is in the shade. Jeff is in the sun. We're having fun. Subscribe so you can join Team Let's Go Flying. Here we are, Wednesday.
All right, so there you see it, and you can just go ahead and close that out. And let's go back here. Let's cut back here. There you have it. I mean, it's that simple to use. In fact, let's cut back. Let's go back out. I like this guy's channel. I like it a lot. And let's go to manage videos. And let's see if it's through processing. I uploaded a test one.
Here we are, Wednesday.
Nah, it still hasn't processed HD.
And coming up next is
But-
your Viper. We got a little breeze.
There you go. Now you get an idea of what it's doing, you know. And I'm sure it'll be the 1060 or it'll be the 60 frames per second when it's finished processing the HD version. So there you go. That's how you use the Windows free app to edit videos. It's easy. You just play with it, keep playing with it. You got to remember, if you want to split out sections, you got to I go to the end of the section I want. I cut the ends first and then go to the start, and that way I get the section that I want to make slow motion or fast motion or reduce the sound, or cut out something in the video I don't want, that I don't want in it. I'll cut that out. Or if I want to cut it, if I cuss. Sometimes if you hear a blank sound in my video, it's where I say, oh, I cuss. And I don't like having cuss words in my videos. I try not to cuss, period, but crap slips out sometimes. But there you go. That's how to use the Windows free app Photos. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Jeff in Lower Alabama. Join Team Let's Go Flying, and we'll have more stuff coming up. Bye.